children away from the disaster of Skyrim. You are the prophet that reveals our true future. Led her Azura's star. I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me. I will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity. I will commune with Azura. Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight, and rescued my star from Malin Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you. Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion, but I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malin's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal. Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Ah, my disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. Wait, there's something different about you.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me. Never should have come here.
Who are to be guided from the dark Azura's star. I knew the Lady of Twilight had... Hand it over to... I will commune with Azura. Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight and rescued my star from Malyn Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you. Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion, but I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malyn's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal. Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Ah, my disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Why? There's something different about you.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed... Never should have come.
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, mortal. I will return you before you are cleansed. My star has been restored, and Malyn's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit. Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort, they're might consider.
Ooh, pretty colors.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful. What? Something you're still confused about?
I finally found you. I want to join the College of Winterhold, but I need help with my wards. Can you teach me? Really? Great. Okay, so first, you raise your ward and I'll throw a little spell at it. That way I can see the right way to do things. Get your ward ready. Come on. I don't want to hit you. Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells at you. Keep your ward up so I can study. I think I see what I was doing wrong. All right? Well, hey, that's not something you see every day. Oh, did you need something?
could always use helping. Honest pay for honest work.
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman handles the business.
You're just in time.
He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
You're just in time to say hello to Rugbeard.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogbeer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
I don't want to talk. Oh, thank you. Divine, bless your kind heart.
Go home and stay there.
Excuse me, I'm trying to watch a traitor to the Emperor lose his head.
That's my brother up there.
Stand back. Interrupting an execution is a
You should
serious
tell
crime.
her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogbear, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak
right now.
escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Snorri. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Excuse me, I'm trying to watch a traitor
Not right now.
to the Emperor lose his head.
It shouldn't have been like this.
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. Take a look. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore. What do you need? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
Hello, I'm Gisley.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. If you need a good rumor, Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. Really? Here's the deal. Don't plan on... Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to... Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered.
Have you given Malborn the gear you... Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You can't go to a party at the... Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's forsaken.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, and you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at it is a... Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more about
I'm
your...
so
What
sorry
is it,
to
Malborn?
interrupt. It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's any to maintain. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. Until next time.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at all. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let people... I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is...
What can I get for you, sir?
Very well, then.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted. Yes, what do you need? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Mm-hmm.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be. I lead the Justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship. Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone. There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms. And the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
I hope you're enjoying the music, sir.
What can I get? I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. Yeah,
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalan, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature. Ah, the one generous soul. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that... Stand back and behold my handiwork.
What can I get for you, sir? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that.
Attention, everyone.
I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Our mistress.
What are you
I
doing?
speak figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually wander in their bed. Although, most of you are already in
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking, got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Good luck.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? Or of the enemy?
Watch what you're doing.
Why aren't you at your post, Justicia? Why didn't you say so? Take over my post. Make sure nobody enters the Solar.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expense. Never should have come here. Ah! Ah! Yeah! Yeah!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay? Why don't you just kill me already? I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What?
Listen up,
What do you
spy.
want?
You're
Yeah.
trapped in here,
Come
and
on,
we have your
this way.
appointments.
I've seen the guards use it to
Surrender
get rid of
immediately.
bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Never mind.
They grabbed me in
Get
Riften.
already.
They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking. I guess you know what you're doing. I've got to find a way out of here.
got to be here somewhere. What was that?
Hey! Victory's yours, I submit!
Fear the Thalmor!
Damn you!
You win! I submit!
Please don't kill me!
Mercy!
Not like this.
I could play with fire.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What is it?
That armor you got rid of. I can have it, yeah? Mighty decent of you.